So there's baseball hats on these fence posts over here. I noticed them about a quarter mile back and thought, no way. This guy's been collecting baseball caps for a long time. Get you a shot right there. Either that or people are donating them. Wow, that's at least a mile of baseball caps on every fence post. Now they're getting a little more sporadic.
Right?
Well, hope you liked Waterton Lakes, folks. We're on our way to Banff this morning.
Woo!
Got a nice early start. We left the place at 9. The G7 summit's going on. Got the leaders of all the free worlds. Well, President Trump's there meeting with United Arab Emirates. So hopefully the traffic is not that bad. I'm expecting it to be, I'm keeping my expectations low. I'm expecting some traffic. They actually took the Banff sign down for the G7 summit. I don't know why, but they took the sign down. So hopefully they'll put it back up before we leave so we can get our touristy picture in front of it. Stay tuned for more. Now we got stuffed animals.
Look at that. Stuffed animals. Looks like they're all stuffed bears.
That's
wow.
crazy.
Oh, look at that bicyclist. That's funny. The things you see in Canada, eh?
All right, we're filling up in Canada for $1.28 a liter. All right, 174.09, 135 liters. We'll break that down for $1 million Animal Crossing. The Honorable Peter Lougheed Wildlife Overpass. That keeps the elk out of the road.
Here's another wildlife crossing here in Banff. They look pretty cool, I think. Isn't that cool?
Cool.
Supposed to save a lot of animals. Hi, thanks for joining us today. We are here at the famous Lake Louise in Banff. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? And of course, we are here with Bear, which a lot of people are just so excited to touch him. Now, doesn't it look like there's going to be like an avalanche up there any second now?
It does look like it. Let's get it closer. All right, Bear. We're going up here. So Lake Louise is often frozen up until June. So you know that that water is cold. It's June, around the 15th, I guess. Give or take a few days. So it is freshly thawed. It
June
says
17th.
the 17th. It barely gets over 50 in the summer, 50 degrees. So if you fall in that water, you're gonna be doing some quick dog paddling to stay warm or get hypothermia. Straight on is Victoria Glacier at the bottom right there. That's Victoria.
He just wanted to give you some
Mount
love.
Victoria off to the right there. I don't know if the camera will represent how turquoise the color of the lake is. Okay, so Moraine, is that how you say it?
Moraine.
Moraine Lake is bus access only. But we found out if you have one of these, they will open the gate for you and you can drive your personal vehicle up to Lake Moraine. That's going to be awesome, and that's where we're going right now. Stay tuned.
They are opening the gate for us. Dun dun dun. Well, it might take a minute. There it goes. We have our pass.
Woohoo! We got
another
in.
stop. stop to go. So let's see what this road is all about. So it's pretty windy and narrow, and watch the buses, especially around corners. Well, that's pretty obvious, I think.
Yeah.
Check out that mountain right there. I know cameras just don't do it justice. This thing is absolutely wow. Look at that, folks. Oh, man.
Here we are. Beautiful Moraine Lake Lodge.
Let me see him.
I'm gonna feed him to the grizzly bear if he's not behaved. Bear, stay by daddy. It just started to rain. Grab by that one. There we go. And here we are. And it's starting to rain pretty good right now. This is called the rock pile on the left with the log jam. And then Moraine, Lake Moraine.
Yeah.
Look at the beautiful, it's like fed by glaciers. I think I'm gonna run back and get the umbrella for Ma. Beautiful Lake Moraine. Moraine. Thanks for hanging out with Buck's Blog on Blue Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Across from Lake Moraine, here I'm saying it wrong, you have some beautiful chalets, the mountains. Look at those sweet pads, huh? All with a view. Unless you're the guy back there in the back. You can rent canoes. You can throw your blog sticker up there on the trash receptacle.
Avalanche.
So we have evidence of an avalanche, as you can see from the slide and that gigantic rock pile and the log jam that we see. Was it from near or far? They don't know, do they? A rock avalanche roared down off the nearby slopes of Mount Babel, just to the right as you face the lake. Other experts feel the rocks came from farther up the valley where they tumbled on a glacier thousands of years ago, where the ice melted and the boulder pile was dropped right there. Here we are, downtown Banff. Checking out the information center. Banff National Park was established in 1885. We are going to be dining today, I believe, at Grizzly Cafe, which is supposed to have some of the best pizza around. Oh, look who's there! Hello, Madre.
Hello.
Look at this beautiful downtown. How is Banff Visitor Center? Did they give you some good information?
No, they were kind of busy in there, and
There's people right there that have information.
all right, that's all we can do.
Okay, I'll be right there. We might have to look up Banff Boston Pizza. We've seen a Grizzly restaurant, but it did not say pizza. It says steaks, caribou, and something else. Half price wings, Boston Pizza, $4.99. We're gonna have to check that out. All right, stay tuned for more Banff. We're gonna be hiking a lake today. So we're on our way to Lake Minnewanka. Actually, we just arrived at Lake Minnewanka, and I see a sign. It says off-leash dog park. Hey, so excited to see an off-leash dog park. Turn in there. Big old coyote come running across the street. Of course, you don't have the camera ready at that point. But the off-leash dog park was closed. So now we're at Lake Minnewanka.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
What does it say down there?
Here we are, beautiful Lake Minnewanka. They have boat tours that you can sign up for. Just heard the captain announcing their boarding call. Sun's peeking out. We got a little bit of an overcast sky. We have some sprinkles.
Wow, look at that cloud.
So we're getting ready to start the hike around Lake Minnewanka, and we look over to our right after we hear a big loud crash, and you can see the thundercloud coming in above that mountain. So we might be hanging pretty close to the storm shelter just in case. Neither one of us have an umbrella or hats with us. They're in the car. Stay tuned. I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder. Thunder, na 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 na.
There's the adventurous puppers and Mike. He's gonna let him off. But whew, man, I tell you what, that's where the thunder's coming from. Can you hear it? Probably too late again. So we're going over the dam to go to Two Jack. There you go, honey.
So the dog, I give him some freedom, he jumps in the lake. Crazy little animal that we got there. Jumps in the lake and starts drinking the whole lake. Water level used to be 6 inches high. The bear got in there. Alright, we got a novice paddleboarder there, trying to stand up. Hopefully get some footage of her. Maybe crashing into the lake. I am dipping my toes in the Canadian waters for the first time, and boy, it's refreshing. Two Jack Lake, boy, it's crystal clear, the water. Mama is dipping her feet in the Canadian Two Jack. What do you think,
It's
Ma?
freezing.
It's not freezing.
It's cold.
No, it's got to be at least.
Everybody says it's cold.
It's got to at least be 60.
I would say 40.
There's no ice cubes.
There are ice glaciers.
These guys have an awesome looking inflatable.
You see something just a little bit further.
Should be right in there.
There she is, right there. See her? Right there. Ah. Beautiful Lake Johnson. With the storm still in the background. It was warm at the other lake, and then we got here, and it's a little chilly.
Little chilly. It was nice dipping our feet in the water, though. So you have 3 lakes all right next to each other. Minnewanka, Johnson, and Two Jack.
Yeah, Two Jack.
Two Jack. Bear's now in the car, because after running in the last lake, I'm not letting him back out. I'm teaching him a lesson. Lake Johnson has a little boardwalk around it. That's convenient. Boy, can you imagine being out here in the summertime at Two Jack? It was such a crystal clear lake. People launching their kayaks and paddle boards, and pretty much nobody there. What, maybe 5 kayaks, paddle boards on the whole lake? That's the way to go. I didn't see any motorized boats there. Must not be a motorized lake. Okay, they say there's hoodoos here. Hoodoos? Look at those river rafters down there.
Yeah, look at that beautiful color, too.
They have a couple hoodoos.
Hoodoos.
Who knew there'd be hoodoos? Last time we saw hoodoos was where? Hoodoos.
Bryce
Canyon. So I think that's basalt, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What the heck is a hoodoo?
Strange shaped rock pillar.
Over thousands of years of rain, snowmelt, and wind have scorched the glacier material that makes up the ridge you are standing on. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun!
Creating a deep and narrow gullies. These
How cool.
hoodoos were once partially protected from erosion by caps of sod or harder rock material, which acted like umbrellas for the pillars. So you look like the little mushrooms on top. Morning, Internet.
Good morning, Internet.
Good morning, Internet. So this morning we are going to go find the Banff sign, which they had taken it down for the G7 summit, which I still don't. I understand why, actually, because of the traffic. But we thought we saw where it was supposed to be the other day when we were going through town. But we're going to go find it today. We're going to go find some awesome pizza that was recommended to us. And I really want to find some poutine to eat. But we'll see.
And some of the local shops.
Yes, because I still have to get my magnet, because, you know, I like my magnets and shirts, so I'm glad you come along with us.
Downtown Banff. And we see a moose.
Where do you see a moose?
Smile for the picture, Mimi, with the moose. Downtown Banff, I have to say, this place is put together nicely. The lodging and the homes around here are just amazing. I mean, the architecture. This place must get a lot of visitation from the tourists because it's definitely not run down in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so we picked the Canadian Brew House for some poutine, some wings, and a draft. And look at the view.
Look at the church over there.
I'm excited to get some chow. All right, we're going to take a little walk. This is the Bow River Trail. Just had some poutine at the brew company. I think it was Canadian Brewing Company. And now we got to go burn it off and work our way to the Banff sign, if we can find it. If not, we'll eventually find our car and drive to it. We had a super nice lady. Gave us all kinds of information. She was so sweet.
She was nice.
She seen us with the map, and she could instantly tell we had no clue where we were going.
It was totally backwards, the map. I was like, I can't orientate this map to where we are.
We just went to the post office and dropped off 2 postcards to our kids, telling them, hi, we love you, blah, blah, blah. And now we're off. Looks like a boat dock's coming up for canoes. Got a spare Connex box, turn it into a public restroom. Okay, so if you're walking around downtown Banff and you don't know where the sign is, all you gotta do is find the Bow River Trail, head towards the waterfall. You're walking along the trail. When you see the train station, just go a little bit past the train station towards the Fenland Recreation Area. And there it is.
And you can park down there.
And you can park right in there and get your photo. We gotta get in line because this is a popular locale. Look at all the locals want to get a picture of the sign. Ta-da!
Ready?
Yeah. Downtown Banff. After 3 p.m., this place turns into like a mini New York City. It is crowded. You made it out alive. Some stores are so crowded. Alright, we decided to stop in and get some local fare pizza. We are here at Margarita Sofia Pizzeria. Let's see the menu.
So 3 to 4.
And we're getting a salami and artichoke pizza.
Well, folks, that concludes our stay here at Tunnel Mountain Village 1 in Banff National Park. So what do you think of the park, honey?
No power, no hookup. If you got out on the outside loops, it would be great. The inside loop is a little, depends on your neighbor, it could be a little loud. We had 11 adults and 2 kids behind us with 3 barking dogs.
That barked all the time.
So, other than that, beautiful restrooms.
Beautiful showers.
Quiet. Fresh water, 100 feet away.
Right. Free showers. And hot. I mean,
yeah, instant hot, on-demand showers.
Yeah, that was
Give them a quick
great.
little shot.
All right, here's our campground. Our campsite. So see, it wasn't too bad. Beautiful campsite.
I give Starlink
And here's
5 out of 10.
A 5 out of 10 for Starlink. And here's the other side of the campsite. So it was a pull through. I don't know if I would really call it a pull through, but you could. And here's some of the rest of the campground. They're nice. I've seen all kinds of rigs in here throughout the whole week. And this is Loop K. 39K is what we stayed in. All right, that concludes our Banff video. I hope you really like it. Please like and subscribe down below. It really helps us out. Comment. We want to know what you think. And guess where we're headed next? You'll have to see the next video to find out. Thanks for coming along. Safe travels and journey on.